Good morning, everyone. Last night I did get to watch some of the football game, but as soon as the information about the Michael Bennett trade dropped, we had another fire emergency. And this time it was major. All right. Sorry, I'm going to get off topic, but this is a little bit on topic for me right now, what's going on in my mind. Yesterday, after I made the vid with you, I went to the new house and I started installing baseboards. So, during that time when we were always in there working, they cut the power because of the winds. It was like it was last time. My trash can up here was four houses up the street. It was ridiculous. So without power, all the workers there had to leave. My dad and I came here to this house because my mom was here because she was going to pick up the kids from school and all that kind of stuff. Then out of the blue, once my daughter came home from school, she walked in the house. Daddy, Daddy, did you see the smoke? And I looked and saw it. And I think I told you last time, if you was watching my videos with the last fire a week ago, I said it was in that direction. If it's coming from that direction, it's got to come through a whole lot of houses, a whole lot of stuff before it gets to me because I'm way at the top of the hill. However, since I'm at the top of the hill, on the other side of the hill, there's nothing. And if a fire comes that way, behind you right there, I'm out of here. Well, this fire came that way. So it was close to that, but still had a little ways to go. But it was scary as I don't know what. My dad and I, we tried to go back over to the other house because, they needed clothes and all that kind of stuff. And it was apparent that we were inside some kind of emergency. We drove out of here. There was planes everywhere. There was sirens and firemen, and it was just total chaos out there. We were stuck in traffic for like 2 hours just trying to get to the other house. And when we got there, they wouldn't let anybody in the area. So that whole area was under evacuation. So we circled back and got back to this house, and it was clear. And we thought we were safe. So that's when I was watching the game last night, watching a little bit of basketball, and I was chilling. And then my wife, as she was coming home from work, she said, "You guys are evacuated. Why are you still there?" And I was like, "What?" The officers would not let her back into the neighborhood because the neighborhood was under evacuation. So she had to, well, good luck to stop a mom to get back to her kids during an emergency. So the cop lost, and Shanola got back here somehow. And everything here looked and smelled okay. All our neighbors were here, so we had a little meeting with the neighbors, and we were going to look after each other and all that kind of stuff. And because the evacuation is tough because there's nowhere to go, and there's other people that the fire is on their back porch, whatever, that really had to go, that's out there trying to find places to stay and all that kind of stuff. So, and we had power and they didn't have power. So we decided we hunkered down. I barely got any sleep. The smoke is killing my throat and my allergies. And I have no idea how my new house is. I have no idea what's going on because I heard it jump the highway over there and it's bad over there. I think it burned like 2,000 more acres. So man, I don't know. We can't leave because my wife went to work this morning because, Hollywood doesn't shut down. She went to work this morning and she said, guys, if you leave the neighborhood, you can't come back because it's lined with police officers or whatever. So in a nutshell, that was my day yesterday. As far as Michael Bennett, let me get on topic now. As far as Michael Bennett, I mean, we gave up practically nothing to get him. A seventh rounder conditional, it might go up to the sixth. So there is very little downside to the acquisition of Michael Bennett and on that side. But the first thing that popped in my mind is why? Why did New England get rid of him? You know what I'm saying? Was he playing that poorly? Was it his attitude? I heard he got into it with the coach. They even ate up large part of his salary. Why? And then you want to think, is Quinn that hurt? Are they planning to move him inside to replace Crawford? Because for some reason Marinelli's defensive tackles are big defensive ends, but the Pats getting rid of him, that's just a major concern. It don't seem we can fleece the Patriots. Oh, that was a great trade. We got over that was a steal. We got over on the Patriots. No, that's hard to see in reality. So just to me, you know about his past and his character issues or whatever. So it may be some bad character there going on. And if he did get into it because he wasn't being used in the way he wanted to be used, and on that defense, I mean, if you're complaining about your role on that defense, it seems very selfish to me. It's like your team just won the Super Bowl and you walk off kicking rocks because you wanted to play more. You know what I'm saying? It's very narcissistic in my opinion. So we'll see. I hope it works out. Of course, just us getting over on the Patriots, it just seems far-fetched. Yeah, if he's disgruntled and want to hand us the information to beat the Pats defense, then that's worth a 7th-rounder, in my opinion. And the game last night, well, all I got to say is Washington tried. That's all I have to really say about that. Cousins is playing great right now. A month ago, both of his top wide receivers wanted to punch him in the throat. Now they're on a 4 or 5 game winning streak or something like that. So there's that. But let me go now and try to call around to see if my other house is in trouble or whatever. Can't leave. If I leave, I can't come back home. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I usually tell you guys to be safe out there. I'm just going to promise you I'm going to do everything I can to be safe and keep my family safe. All right, guys. Holla at you. Peace.